besties. It is Dr. Bridge Builder, Dr. Robinson, here once again with another fabulous pro tip. Today, I'm going to talk about outside the box networking. So many times when we talk about small business ownerships, one of the key components that everybody talks about to be successful outside of having funding is attached to networking. But for a lot of us that may be a little bit more on the introvert side of the house, it doesn't come as easy as our fellow extroverts, right? So today I'm going to actually share some interesting tips with you all that you can use and think of when you're talking about growing your business out the box, right? Networking is so important. Back in the day, it used to be gentleman's agreement that we would hear about on a regular basis. Having to go to specific events and walk up to individuals and give your official 30-second pitch, as it was called. But now in 2022 and beyond, we have grown significantly in our overall reach and how we present ourselves with our business. So no longer do we have to actually go out to meet individuals face to face. We also have the option of meeting people virtually, like I'm doing with you all right now, connecting with people via social media on the wonderful World Wide Web, that digital media that we love so much. So there's many different opportunities that we now have to connect with potential clients, agents of change, as well as resource partners. In front of you, you see some of my fabulous tools that I love to tell people about when I discuss out the box networking opportunities. Networking on social media. I always like to tell business owners be sure to keep all of your pages up to date and current, as well as fresh as you progress through your business journey. This includes your location, if you have a physical brick and mortar, as well as hours of operation, a working phone number strictly for the business, should not be your home phone number, as well as any type of sales event that you may have that you're running for your business. You also want to make sure that your social media pages are syncing with each other. So if you have a Facebook page, that's great. And if you're more on the visual side and have an Instagram page, that's also great. Some businesses actually have both and they actually sync them together with their posts. Pay very close attention to your content calendar that you have up under Facebook, as well as other sites such as Canva that will help you with checking your analytics to see when you have the best traffic for the posts that you need to put on your page to make sure that you stay relevant. I also want to talk about the importance of separating your personal and your business pages, including your email and your main website and phone number. There are individuals who live a pretty awesome life, right? They are their own brand, and then they also have a fabulous business that they run. You want to make sure that the two do not commingle. So, in essence, if you have Facebook, you should have a Facebook page for yourself as an individual where your friends and family connect with you. And then you should also have a Facebook page that's for the public, whether it be a business page because you have a specific business that you run, or a public profile because you have a persona. I'll use myself as a great example. I have my own personal Facebook page for friends and family. I have a public persona, which is Dr. Bridge Builder, that has her own public page. And then my business, which is Impact Creative Group, also has its own page on Facebook. You'll also notice that different industries actually work better on different platforms. Once again, using myself as an example, because we're on the data research and business management side of the house, there isn't really a way for us to make that look sexy on Instagram, which is known as a site to be visually and imagery appealing to draw people in. However, on Facebook and LinkedIn, that is where we have found our jam. And that is where we build our bridges and connections. So make sure you take that into consideration as well when you are deciding what social media sites to actually put your business and your public profile on. Make sure that you separate out the two, and that includes not just the pages, but also your email, as well as your phone number for your business and your personal life. You also want to make sure that you're being the subject matter expert, right? So drop seeds and stay relative and active on other pages and groups. So if you are, say, for instance, a CPA, Don't necessarily just post about tax time, right? Tell us some golden nuggets, right? What's the difference between a Schedule C and a Schedule K? Do I really need to do my estimated taxes? This is where you come in as a professional. So, not only do you want to actually show yourself as a subject matter expert on your own pages, but you also want to join groups that are in your industry, right? So, join small business groups where they're talking about accounting procedures. And when somebody has a question, feel free to actually answer that question for them because you are a subject matter expert. So, therefore, you can give them those golden nuggets that potentially could answer the question that they have. Think about joining a different chamber, a trade organization, or even something like Toastmasters, right? So you're thinking on the higher level of connecting the dots and networking. And it's not just about going to events and passing out business cards, but there are these other nuances that play a role. Joining these professional organizations will literally get you in front of your clientele. It also will help you with your overall training and development as a business owner. You now have the door open to different resources and opportunities, as well as tools that will help you with your overall capacity. I'll also say this: as you make up your decision about what chamber or trade association to join, make sure you do your research. Google is your friend, right? So make sure you go online, check out their websites to see what it is that they actually offer. Talk to some of the individuals that are actually members of these different organizations and find out if it's genuinely something that you're interested in and would like to join. Find out about membership fees. Do they have monthly meetings? What may be their actual target industry that they cater to? Do they have a plethora of people that's in the same eco space as you? You may not necessarily want to join an organization unless it's focused on insurance, right? Because there's already 900 insurance people that are part of it. But if it's an actual organization where that is the mission behind it, so i.e. a insurance agent association, makes perfect sense. But if it's a chamber, you may want to actually take a step back and be like, maybe I should look at a different one since they already have so many people that are in the insurance industry in their actual ranks. Think of it that way. It is another way for you to actually grow your reach and grow your overall following and grow your capacity as a business owner. You may also want to pay very close attention to how you actually market your business. So, in other words, when you are joining these different groups and associations, be mindful of showing yourself as a subject matter expert. Make sure it's in alignment with what it is that you do. I give the example of health and wellness and someone that actually is selling Herbalife, right? So, you want to make sure that it all ties together when you're doing your overall outreach. Host a live feed related to your business or industry. Don't pitch, but be the subject matter expert, similar to what I'm doing right now. Share your knowledge and give golden nuggets to people so that they have an understanding of what it is that you do and potentially how you can help them grow their business or whatever the issue may be, solve it, right, in the long run. And I put that do not pitch for a specific reason. So many times as business owners, we always want to make sure that we tell people about our fabulous product, to buy from us, how we're different. But occasionally we have to take a step back and not be the one to actually pitch, but be the one to actually show somebody something different and give them an education or knowledge, or as I like to call it, a golden nugget on something that will help them in the long run. Make sure you utilize all services that are out there, right? So do your research when we talk about networking. Don't just go to the ones where you physically have to drive. Also, check out ones that are virtual. Go to different training events. If they have a chat feed that's in the window for Zoom and they say, hey, tell us your name, the name of your business, and where are you from? Hop in the chat. Say good morning to everybody. My name is Dr. Shantana Robinson, owner of MFAD Creative Group, coming to you live from the She Shed. Thank you so much for having me here today. So build those bridges and don't forget to put your ask at the end of it, right? Connect with me on LinkedIn. Connect with me on Facebook. These short little blurbs are how you build those connections with different individuals in different industries. You also want to make sure that you share networking events with other mentors that you may have, as well as individuals that you work with on a regular basis, right? So this includes business buddies, your accountabilities, friends that you may have. Share those networking events with them because they may actually come with you to the different events that you have later on down the line as you plan out your wonderful calendar. So now you're no longer an introvert, right? You're an extrovert because you're getting out there because you're getting that extra push with somebody that you're comfortable being around. Next on my list is to update and sync your calendars regularly. Make sure that you are keeping your calendars up to date on your mobile devices as well as in your main thread of your laptop or desktop. So when different events are plugged in and you're registering for them and they say add to your calendar, just click it and add it to your calendar so that you get those alerts and are mindful of when those events are coming up so that you can build your actual networking calendar out to grow your business. If you join me with my other pro tip about the power of three, you may remember me talking about how important it is to go to 3 events a month that's tied into networking. So, this is where that calendar comes into play. You also can create t shirts or join different groups, partner with nonprofits, or even join an incubator when we talk about networking and outreach. This is twofold. Not only are you able to actually pay it forward to these different organizations and groups, but they're able to pour into you as well. And in the instance with the t shirt, they're able to even market your business to others as they walk around with it on. And then, lastly, on my list is to rotate through weekly networking events. You don't want to become too stagnant in your activities. So check out a wonderful networking calendar like the one we have here in San Antonio that's online. Thank you, Michael Espinoza, where you can find some great events that they have coming. Plan out your calendar on a monthly basis and then hit up all of these different events, whether it be in person, don't forget to track your mileage, or if it is virtual. People will love to meet you and connect with you and find out more about your fabulous business. Okay, everybody, that is Dr. Robinson with your wonderful spill this time around with this fabulous pro tip tied into networking outside of the box. Join me on my fabulous channel on YouTube as well as on Facebook. You can find me very easily. And thanks again for hopping on. Appreciate it. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.